Assalamualaikum Doctor. My name is Mohamad Farid Aiman bin Mohamad Zamri, and my group members is Farzana binti Ahmad Muslim, Fatin Nur Faqihah binti Rozwardi, Nurfatin Shamimi binti Roosly, and Nur Isya Sabihah binti Ruze. Right now, we would like to present about database access control policy, database password policy, and survey result for IT and database security awareness.
For the first question, each user is allowed to access the system within certain time limit of a day. For example, user 1 is allowed to access the system from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., while user 2 is allowed to access the system from 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. The first step is to open the command prompt and connect Access DBA. Next, create a user and assign a password to them. The second step is to use command select all from all users to verify if the new user has been successfully created. Next, create a trigger to restrict user access to the system with a specific time range each day. For instance, user 1 can access the system from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. while user 2 is permitted to access the system from 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. Then attempt to connect as any user and you will receive an error message if the user try to log in outside the permitted time. For question B, we have to log an account after 3 logon failure. For the first step, log into Oracle database as sysdba. Then alter system set resource limit to true. Then check the value for resource limit by querying $v parameter view. After that, create the profile std prof that specify a maximum of 3 consecutive login failure and assign the user student 1 to the profile std prof. Next, try to connect to the database as user student 1 using classroom as the password for 3 times. The message account is logged will be displayed when we try to log in after the 3rd time.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nurul Farzana binti Ahmad Muslim from S1G2. My metric number is B03234143. So next, I will explain and show a demo for database password policy. The question is, why strong passwords matter? It is because passwords are like keys that unlock our data. If passwords are easy to guess, bad people can get in. This can lead to big problems like lost money and damage the reputation of our website or system. So to avoid that, we need to make sure everyone use strong passwords to stay safe. To complete the task for questions 2A, before making changes or creating objects in the database, we need the right permissions. This is why we use sysdba. We use the command sql+/sysdba. When we do this, we should see a message saying connected. Next, we need to create or replace functions. We use this to either create a new function or modify an existing one. Function password underscore complexity underscore policy. This will check if a password meets certain criteria. This version focuses only on the length requirement. So let's break down to the code line by line. Return boolean is specifies that the function will return either true or false. Begin starts the function's executable code block. Then if length password less than 8, then check if the password length is less than 8. Raise application error. If the condition is true, this creates a custom error with a specific message. And if ends the if condition, return true if the password passes the check the function. If the password passes the check, the function returns true. Then end ends the function's block. Then if you run this command, we should see a message saying function created. Next, for question 2B, basically the simple rule wasn't enough, so we'll make our checker better. Now we will check for more things like lowercase letters Example like A, B, C. Then uppercase letters, numbers 1, 2, 3, and special characters like alias, hashtag, dollars, and else. So based on the code, it makes the database check all those things. If the password miss any rule, it shows an error. After running this, you will see function created again. Then we need to try if the function works or not by creating a new user. In our case, we name the user as user underscore testing with the password simple6 at alias with the capital S, have number which is 6, and special characters alias. Since the password is good, the database will say user created. Next, we try to create user with a bad password that doesn't follow our rules. We try creating the same user with the password simple. No uppercase letters, numbers or special characters. Only lowercase letters. If we run this command, we will get an error that tells us it failed. This shows our checker is doing its job and stopping bad passwords. That's all from me. Thank you.
Survey result number 1 is demographic. This section provides additional background information about the university student survey, focus on their demographic, including gender, faculty, and year of study. This detail offer valuable context for understanding the survey finding and identify pattern in IT and database security awareness. So Chatapai number 1 is gender representation. We can see the survey had a gender breakdown of 59 female and 41 percentage male participant. The ensuring a balancing perspective from both gender. This represent allow for meaningful insight into how gender may influence awareness, practice, and perception of IT and database security. The balancing participant also strengthened the reliability of the finding by reflecting diverse students' experience and viewpoint. So now this will be faculty representative of survey participant. The largest group is FTMK that get a 43.6 percentage. This is the largest group likely specialized in ICT and related field where technology and security are core focuses. Next largest group is FTKMP that a student in mechanical and manufacturing engineering where IT security increasing relevant that get a 20.5 percentage. The others represented faculty is FTKE, 12.8 percentage that students often required IT security knowledge for industrial and electrical system. And the next is FTKIP, 10.3 percentage that focus on industrial and manufacturing technology intersecting with IT security need. And number 5 is Fakulti Pengurusan Teknologi dan Teknokesawanan, which is FPTT, get a 7.7 percentage that cover managing and securing technology in business context. And last, FTKEK get 5.1 percentage. They're similar to FTMK, emphasizing technology and security related area. This distribution highlight a significant presence of students from technology, engineering, and ICT faculty, where IT and database security are critical. The diversity of faculty ensuring a broad perspective on security practice and awareness across different academic discipline. And the last chatapai is years of study. So the largest group is second year student that get 59 percentage. This again deeper insight into their field and making them key for assessing security awareness. And number 2 is third year student and that have 28.2 percentage. The students focus on specializing topic, including advanced IT security, reflecting growing awareness and understanding. Number 3 is fourth year students that get 10.3 percentage with comprehensive knowledge and practical experience through internship and projects. The student provide valuable perspective on IT security. Last but not least, get a lowest percentage, which is first year student, 2.5 percentage. It represents the early stage of academic exposure. This group highlight that need for foundational education in IT and database security. So distribution dominated by second and third year students that offer insight from those with a more developed understanding of IT security, while also emphasizing the importance of nurturing awareness in early stage student. So this is bar chart for knowledge of data security. Um, This is bar chart display a several response to the statement number one that I'm aware of the basic principle of IT and database security, example confidential, availability and integrity. So this chart summary response from 39 participants. So score number one is two respondent get 5.1 percentage and two respondent disagree, and neutral get 10 respondent, and agree get 40 respondent, 35.9 percentage, and strongly agree 10 respondent, 25.6 percentage. So we can see this distribution suggests that a majority 61.5 percentage of participants agree and strongly agree with being aware of IT and database security principle. However, 25.6 remain neutral and 12.8 percentage express disagreement, indicating varying level of awareness among the participants, and that had limited knowledge. Highlight and the need for target education to ensure all students build a solid foundation in these critical areas. So this bar chart number two is I understand the common threat to IT and database security such as SQL injection, phishing, and unauthorized access. So we can see the survey result reveal that the majority of participants have a solid understanding of common IT and database security threat, including SQL injection, phishing, and unauthorized access. So specifically, 79.4 percentage of respondents, which is 31 out of 39, rate their understanding as either 4 or 5, indicating a strong awareness of this risk, while a smaller group of 15.4 percentage, which is a 6 participant, rate their understanding as 3, suggesting a moderated level of awareness, and only 5.1 percentage, which is two participants, rate their understanding as 1, reflecting limited knowledge. So notable, no participant rate their understanding as 2, which implies that everyone had at least a basic level of awareness of this threat. The result underscore the importance of continue to strengthen knowledge in IT and database security, that make sure that all participants are equipped to address involving security challenges effectively.
Next survey is I know how database encryption helps secure sensitive data and prevent unauthorized access. The survey show varied knowledge of database encryption among participants. Out of 39 participants, 30 participants rate their understanding as a 9, as a 6, and 7 participants rate it as a 7, showing strong to excellent knowledge. Additionally, 7 participants rate their understanding as a 5, indicating good knowledge, and 5 participants had moderate knowledge with rating 3. Smaller group display limited understanding with 4 participants rating it as a 4 and 3 participants as a 1. Overall, most participants had a solid grasp, but some could benefit from further education. Next survey is I feel confident in identifying and responding to potential security threats that could compromise IT system and database. A survey on participant confident in handling security threat revealed that
13 participants felt fairly confident with rating 4, while other 13 participants had moderate confidence with rating 3. Additionally, 10 participants expressed strong readiness with rating 5. A small number rate their confidence lower, with 2 participants at 1 and 1 participant at 2. Overall, most participants feel at least moderately confident, though some may benefit from additional training. Next section is behavior and practices in database security. This section look at the participant behaviors and practices related to database security and IT, giving insight into their practically security awareness. In this survey, I regularly update and apply security patches to PC or laptop I manage. The survey showed that 14 participants with rate 4 regularly update the device, and 11 participants with rate 5 manage update thoroughly, making up 64.1% with strong practices. Another 11 participants show moderate consistency with rating 3, while 3 participants update less frequently with rating 2. No one rate their behavior as 1, indicating overall good habit. Some participants could still benefit from more training to improve consistency. Next survey is I consistently use strong password and multi-factor authentication to secure my PC or laptop and databases. The survey show participants use of strong password and multi-factor for device and database security. Of 39 responses, 18 participants rate their behavior as a 4, showing consistent use, while 11 participants rate it as a 5, indicating strong commitment. 7 participants rate their behavior as a 3, suggesting occasionally use, and 2 participants rate it as a 2, indicating infrequent use. 1 participant rate it as a 1, implying rare or no use. While most participants follow good practices, there is room for improvement in consistency. Next, I ensure that access to sensitive data is restricted based on RBAC or other appropriate access management practices. The survey looked at the participant use of RBACs or similar method to restrict access to sensitive data. Of the 39 respondents, 13 participants use access control generally but inconsistently with rating 4, while 12 participants with rating 3 use them occasionally. A smaller group with 10 participants rating with 5 consistently apply access control. However, 2 participants used them rarely with rating 2, and another 2 participants did not use them at all with rating 1. Overall, most participants use access control, but improvement in consistency and coverage are needed.
Perceived risk. This section examines how participants view the risk and weakness associated with database and IT security. On question 1, the survey shows that most participants, 84.7%, understand the risk of neglecting security patches and updates, recognizing that this increases the likelihood of breaches. However, 10.3% were neutral and 5.2% strongly disagreed, suggesting some lack full of awareness of the risk. This finding indicates strong overall awareness but also highlight the need for educational effort to address the 15.5% who may benefit from additional training on the importance of timely updates and their role in mitigating security threats. From this question, the survey reveals strong awareness about the risk of weak or repetitive password, with 71.8% of respondents agreeing scores 4 and 5. However, 25.6% were neutral, indicating some uncertainty, while only 2.6% disagreed and no one strongly disagreed. This suggests broad recognition of the importance of password security, but highlights an opportunity for further education, particularly on the risk of credential stuffing, brute force attack, and phishing. Providing real-world examples could help strengthen understanding and reduce natural responses. Training and resources. This section is more focused on finding training gaps and resources that could improve participants' knowledge and abilities. It investigates if participants feel sufficiently assisted in their education about database security and IT, and seek their opinions on what additional resources or training opportunities would be most beneficial. For question 1, the survey result revealed moderate satisfaction among participants with university training in IT and database security, with 61.5% expressing agreement, scores 4 and 5, including 33.3% at score 4 and 28.2% at score 5. Meanwhile, 25.6% provide a natural response, score 3, and 12.8% express dissatisfaction, score 1 and 2. This finding underscore the need to improve course content to address gaps and better align with involving IT and database security demands, ensuring students are well prepared for industry challenge. From this question, survey results indicate a generally positive perception of university resources for learning IT and database security, with 66.7% expressing agreement, score 4 and 5, including 35.9% at score 4 and 30.8% at score 5. However, 20.5% give a natural response, score 3, and 12.8% express dissatisfaction, scores 1 and 2. While most students find the resources sufficient, enhancing their scope and accessibility could be better, support all students in mastering this concept and prepare for the evolving cyber security landscape.